Hey people, it is Wednesday, June the 9th. And it is 4:30 in the afternoon. And it is a very warm 29 degrees Celsius. It's a humidex of at least 30 degrees. I'm here at Queens Quay and Bay Street, kind of the very southern end of Bay Street. I thought I'd take a walk north along Bay Street for a little ways and then head west past the CN Tower and then north from there, maybe along Peter Street or Blue Jays Way. This is another one of these long lights for pedestrians. And here's Queens Quay streetcar station. It's one of a handful of underground streetcar stations. This last leg of the Queens Quay streetcar route runs underground to Union Station. Crossing Harbor Street. Those are many of the towers of the South Core neighborhood. And up ahead is the new CIBC Square office tower. The area around the base of the tower is sort of reopened to pedestrians recently, taking down all the construction hoarding. So I thought I'd kind of walk through there just to see how it looks up close from a pedestrian's point of view. You can see the tower. Or maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe I can't walk past there. I'll find out in a minute. There's Lakeshore Boulevard running underneath the Gardner Expressway. I see some people up ahead walking, so I guess you can walk past here. once you get around this fencing. This is pretty impressive. I think they did a good job having this building fronting onto the sidewalk in this fashion. There's a staircase that will lead to what will be a new park that will run over the rail corridor, connecting it to the second tower, which is just beginning construction. And the second tower will be almost a twin of this one, just slightly taller and turned 90 degrees in comparison to how this one is oriented. And here we have the Scotiabank Arena, formerly known as the Air Canada Centre. It's where the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Toronto Raptors play. And it's also where I saw Paul McCartney live in concert. That was over 10 years ago now, believe it or not. And just over on this side of the CIBC Square is the new Go bus terminal. I did a video touring through the new terminal right after it opened, on opening day actually. And I went through at least one other time since then. All the lights in this part of the city are timed to the benefit of motorists and not pedestrians. So you're always waiting a little longer. This area does get crazy gridlocked with traffic at times, and people get very impatient, and there's a symphony of horn honking. It's jokingly referred to as the Toronto Symphony. There's a look straight up Way Street. And you can see a bridge connecting the Harbor Square retail and residential complex here to the path system. And you can follow this and it will eventually lead you through Union Station and beyond, through the financial district and all the way up through the Eaton Center, eventually terminating at the old Toronto coach terminal at Bay and Elizabeth Street. And here's the other side of the Scotiabank Arena. This is Maple Leaf Square, but it's more commonly referred to these days as Jurassic Park during the Raptors season. And there's a southern entrance to Union Station. So this is where people watch the games on the big screen. Coming out into the bright light.
We don't have a lock for that on
We're walking west along Bremner Boulevard, just crossing York Street. Let this guy go. And this has always been one of my favorite views of the financial district here, just because you can see the Royal York Hotel completely unobstructed by other buildings. It's one of the last remaining views of the Royal York. And even though the sun is glaring directly towards me, I try to get a shot of the CN Tower here. And these patios will be back open for business on Friday, so things will start to liven up for sure. Just a couple of days. Here we have the Delta Hotel, which I believe is the tallest hotel in the city. It's over 500 feet. And here we are at Lower Simcoe Street. There's a look back east along Bremner. And I should clarify when I said that the Delta was the tallest hotel, I'm talking about a purely hotel building. There are some taller buildings in the city, such as Shangri-La and the Adelaide Hotel, which are mixed use. They have both condominiums and hotels in the same building. Whereas this one here at the Delta is just a pure hotel building. I think even the one at One Bloor West will have some hotel units incorporated as well.
If they don't accept.
There's Roundhouse Park. And here's Ripley's Aquarium. And an awesome shot of the financial district. Ripley's Aquarium and the CN Tower have both been closed to visitors for months and months, and they're eagerly awaiting restrictions to be relaxed. This first stage on Friday does not include opening up places such as the aquarium and the CN Tower. It'll be at least 3 weeks before the next stage, and I don't know if that one will include those facilities or not. It might not be until the next one after that. So it could still be months before they're allowed to reopen. Unless things are looking so good that they decide to skip ahead a stage, that's possible. Better look at the aquarium. On the roof of the aquarium, there are some large shark patterns. Looks like two sharks kind of weaving past each other. It's actually pretty cool. You can see it from the CN Tower. I think that was part of the design. Well, obviously it was. Here's the rec room. It's like an entertainment complex with all kinds of games and arcade style entertainment and kind of little sports type games that you can play with friends. I've never been. And they have food, of course, and drink and all that. It's a fun place, basically. I think that's been closed down for months as well, along with almost everything else in the city that was ever fun and interesting. So I think I'll cross here. There's a great shot. You can see the whole South Core and the financial district. And the big boy. And here we have the Sky Dome. Disregard that sign up there. And this is where the Toronto Blue Jays play. And it's also a popular concert venue. There's talk of redeveloping this stadium with a new kind of purely purpose-built baseball stadium and doing away with the whole retractable roof and all that, having like an open-air classic purpose-built baseball stadium. But we'll see what happens with that. I'm just enjoying walking through this shady area. And there's the beginning of City Place. It's a massive community of high-rise condo towers. I've done some walks through there before, talking about the area and how it came to be, and some of the criticisms directed towards it, and some of the positive aspects of the community as well, of which I think there are quite a few. So now, let's go up some stairs here. We just kind of came around the western side of the Sky Dome. Even the grates have the Blue Jays logo here. There. And there's the hotel connected to the Sky Dome. From some of the rooms you can actually look right down onto the baseball field. And here's a cool shot looking straight down Blue Jays Way, which becomes Peter Street. And looking back towards City Place again. And way off in the distance you can see the towers at Humber Bay Shores. That's in Etobicoke.
I have so little bit left, don't pull it out.
So now we're walking north. And here we are at Front Street West. We're in the entertainment district. This is a rapidly developing part of downtown. There are at least a dozen skyscrapers under construction in this small neighborhood here on the west side of downtown. Most of them are condo towers, although there are some hotels as well. And at least one major office building, if you include the Well right there as part of the entertainment district, although most people would consider that to be just outside of the entertainment district. See a proposal here. Almost every older low-rise building in this neighborhood has a redevelopment sign on it for a tower of at least 50 floors or so. There's Wellington Street. Looks like they're all ready for their outdoor seating to take effect, as are many other restaurants in this neighborhood. And this used to be Wayne Gretzky's restaurant and the Second City. And as you can see now, it's a giant hole, which will soon become another tower. And just to the east of it, we have two more towers rising. And there we have Wahlburgers across the street. Sometimes you'll find some of the Wahlberg brothers themselves inside. I think Mark Wahlberg keeps an apartment in the city, or he used to anyway. Hope they're not stuck in there. No, they're not. And here we reach King Street. Whoosh, those two completely reek of weed. There's like a huge cloud. Here's Adelaide Street.
I feel like it's or it's like feel like it's like you know what I mean? And I think it's getting close.
Here's Richmond Street. Here's the end of Peter Street at Queen. So I hope you enjoyed the walk, starting from the foot of Bay Street and then weaving through the South Core along Bremner Boulevard and past the aquarium and the CM Tower, Sky Dome, and then down to Blue Jays Way and along Peter Street, ending here at Queen Street West. So leave a comment below, let me know your thoughts. And of course, like and share and subscribe if you haven't already. And make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you'd like to support the channel, there's a link in the description where you can do so via PayPal. And there's also a link to my new merch store where you can buy hoodies and t-shirts and mugs with the Ken Continuum logo on them. And you can also find me on Instagram under K Continuum. So thanks for watching, and be sure to keep checking back because, as always, I will continue.